I was going to ask, going into that, kind of when did it click that you were making kind of more of a significant mark in the wake water ski world? You know, when did you know that it was more than just a hobby and it was a potential career?
It kind of escalated quickly once I made the decision to do it, but me making the decision to go into professional riding, that was when I was in college. So like I'm in year one, and in the summer I would go teach at a water ski school.
Cool.
And so I was ski boarding then, that's what it kind of was called, when it was more of a directional board, and it started to become called wakeboarding, because I went to coach knee boarding and ski boarding at the ski school. So that was my summer in between my first and second year of college. And so while I was there, there was a contest that was down the road from the ski school that I worked at. And I went to it. I did okay the first day, not great the second day, but as I was leaving the parking lot, this guy comes up to me and introduces himself as the editor of Wakeboard Magazine. He's like, "Hey, what's up? My name's Tom James. I'm the editor of Wakeboard Magazine. You're good. You should go ride the pro tour." I'm like, whoa, that's crazy to hear. Like, I was just kind of like doing this, and this guy thinks I can go do that thing that I see on TV. So I told my dad, and we started to travel around on the tour. And it was about 5 or 6 stops into it that I made it into the finals, and it was in Portland, Oregon. And
Mm.
and the guys from Hyperlite came up and introduced themselves, and they said, "We want to sign you." Okay. So the next
Yeah,
weekend
what?
I was in Seattle, and that was 1995, and I signed a contract with Hyperlite. So there I was at the end of my um, first summer after college, going back into college for my third semester. So now I picked up Hyperlite as a sponsor. I'm going into college. I was training for Worlds, which was coming up that fall. And I was kind of struggling to do both school and getting ready to ride for this big
Totally.
contest, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and I can smell this lemon. It's really delicious. I'm going to take a bite in a second.
Take your bite.
So it was kind of like a struggle to do both. And so I told my dad at the end of that semester, I was like, "Hey, can I take like time off school? I think I could make a go at it. You know, this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity." And he said, "Yes, but we're going to write down goals. And if you don't achieve those goals, then you're right back into school the next fall. You get one semester and one
Ooh,
season."
pressure.
And it was, but at the same time, I was like, fair enough. Let's see what happens. Like, let's see if I can make a go. And it went better than I thought.
For sure.
And so, got to the end of that season. I was like, well, let's give it another shot. And at that point, I was renting a room with some other riders, and it was, I don't know, like 2 years into it, I was like, well, I'm not rushing to go back to school anytime soon. So it was probably about 1997 that things were going way better than I anticipated.
Yeah.
So that's the long answer.
The long answer.
Yeah, sorry.